Welcome to another Vlogmas. You look stunning, might I say. So, I thought, I've been snacking a lot lately. If you watched my last Vlogmas, yeah, I've been snacking a lot lately. And I thought I would share with you some of the best, most snacks right now that are underrated, really, that I haven't heard many people talking about and that I just find delicious. First up on the list is Gardein canned soup. Never thought I'd say this. Never thought this day would come, but you know, I kind of did. Because when I was a kid, I loved chicken and stars. Chicken and stars. Oh my God. Ooh, I get emotional. Now, I don't eat canned soup. And you know, it's just not really a thing anymore. But back in the day, let me tell you, Campbell's Chicken Stars was my shit. And so to have something like this that is easy to just throw into a bowl and microwave like I did when I was a kid, it's kind of revolutionary. And I highly suggest it. I do. I think the reason that I love it so much is also that I will add like a teaspoon each of a couple different seasonings. I'll put like nutritional yeast, parsley, thyme, and a little bit of pepper. And I feel like that just is like something that you would put in some canned soup when you're not 4 years old. And it always makes it really good, but I've actually never tried it without the seasoning. So I would probably say, I'm not putting much in there, so it's pretty good, okay? All right, next on the list, we've got Trader Joe's Belgian and dark chocolate non-periols. I don't fucking know how you say that, but I call them snow caps. You know, did you ever go to the movie theater when you were a kid? It was like a little brown box. Here, let's look it up. Like the real snow caps, not these Trader Joe's ones. Okay, here they are. No, I don't want to buy them. I just want a picture of them. Please, let's not do that. All right, here they are. This is exactly what I would get. Oh God, it's Nestle. Chocolate non-periols. There's that word again. Fire. And I haven't had these since I was a little kid. Well, not a little kid, but I hadn't had them since like middle school movie days. And recently I tried them from Trader Joe's and I was like, Next is the Trader Joe's Takis is what I call them. They're not Takis, they're rolled corn tortilla chips, chili and lime flavored, which is a mouthful. But let me tell you, the flavor is also a mouthful. It's ridiculous. The first 5 to 10 of them, you're gonna feel like your taste buds are burning off and you're gonna be like, no, I don't think I like this, but you need to keep going. You need to persevere because this shit is fire. It's so good. It's terrible for you. I eat a whole bag probably in like less than 48 hours for sure. I mean, I share it with, no, I could eat a whole bag in 24 hours, let's be real. Honestly, the thing about these is that they're so, like, it's the perfect snack. You know when you're done with the day and you're watching TV or you're playing games or you're gonna go to a movie when it's not, you know, we won't talk about what time of the year it is, 2020, and why we can't go to the movies, but you know what I'm talking about. One day we will go to the movies again, and when you go, you might want a snack, and you know, they don't always have the best snacks. They're popcorn. We get it. Yeah, we get it. Do you want butter or no butter? Yeah, we fucking get it, Roger. I just want the popcorn. Because in my bag, I have rolled corn tortilla chips with chili and lime, Roger. And you don't know that. And that's why I'm not really concerned with if you put butter on my goddamn popcorn or not. Okay, next one. Ooh, this might as well just be like a Trader Joe's review in itself. Because a lot of these are happening to be Trader Joe's, but I promise. They're good. The next one is halva. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Halva? I think so. I'm confident I'm saying it right. It's this amazing marbled cocoa vanilla flavored whipped tahini. Yes, you heard me right. Whipped tahini. And they add sugar. I think it's like a special type of sugar. And it's just so good. It's like crisp when you first put it in your mouth and then it melts. Literally just melts because of the fat content. And I already love tahini. So this is just next level. And I try to limit myself to 1 a day when I get the bag. Keyword try, okay? Oh my gosh, she's on X Games mode. Next one, baby. Buckle up, get ready. We've got another Trader Joe's product. So I think this might be the last Trader Joe's product. I think it is. Salt and pepper pistachios. If you've never had them, it's a mistake. You need to go, you need to buy a bag. I know it's $6.99. I know it. I know it's a little bit of a jump for like a Friday night snack. But let me tell you, this shit What can I say? It's Fueg. The thing about it is that it's another potent snack. It's a lot of flavor. You don't need a bunch of them. It's like the Trader Joe's Takis. So much pow in your mouth that, like I said, you don't need a lot. And they're just so fire. I like to take them out of the bag, put the whole thing in a jar. Definitely not a mistake. If you buy that, I'm telling you, you're not gonna regret it. No. Vegan Snickers bar. I was like, why do we have an open tab here? I think Snickers bars are fire. The perfect combination of crunchy, chewy, gooey, firm, like the nougat with the chocolate that melts in your mouth, plus the peanuts. It's all just like this perfect, it's just like a wonderful experience of truly an explosion in your mouth, okay? But there's nobody making a vegan Snickers bar. I mean, at least let's see. My girl Caitlin is the first recipe, of course, and I have made those. Those are fire. That's my friend Caitlin. She just came out with a cookbook. You should definitely go check it out. But you can't buy them in the store. I'm thinking, is there anybody? This could be the thumbnail right now, the sheer surprise on my face. There is somebody who made a vegan dark chocolate caramel peanut nougat bar, and let me tell you, it's basically, I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's a Snickers bar. And so far, I have not been let down by Unreal Snacks. They make M&Ms, and they make these delicious peanut butter cups, especially the crispy one. Fucking these Unreal bars, I haven't tried them myself, but I have a feeling, I have a high feeling. Confident, I would buy stock in that, okay? Let's just say, I don't think they're gonna let me down. Next, so, Nadamu. She's been my bitch since day one. I was in a Costa Mesa Mother's Market, and I was just doing my thing, shopping around, and there was somebody from Nadamu sampling like 4 different flavors of ice cream. Never had it before. Dairy-free ice cream. Hell yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm not typically the person who's gonna go for just like plain flavored ice cream. I want like peanut butter. But let me tell you, the creamy coconut, it was creamy original coconut, and it was so fire. It was so good. It was so quality that I tried every other flavor, and I was like, I think I'm gonna have to go with the plain original. And she was like, you know how many people say that? And I really, you can't go wrong. Like their peppermint bark flavor that's out right now is so good, and it's in my top 5. You should go try that one for sure. And you should also try birthday cake because it's really good. You should try mint chocolate chip because it's really good. You should try cookies and cream because it's really good. But I'm just telling you that creamy coconut was the best goddamn flavor that ever hit the planet Pert, okay? They don't have that flavor anymore. So the key you're gonna need to do, you're gonna need to get yourself this vanilla flavor, okay? That one is almost as fire. It's tainted with the vanilla. It's not an 11 out of 10, it's a 10 out of 10. Which brings us to the next one, which is the Nadamu Scoop Shop in Austin. And this one isn't a snack, okay? So I feel like I'm cheating by putting this on here, but it needs to be mentioned because they have Earl Grey ice cream. And if you know me, I love Earl Grey. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. But I had no idea pulling up to that Austin location, their only location for a scoop shop, that I was gonna see not only cones to this caliber, look at these colorful cones, but also an Earl Grey ice cream. So do you believe what I got? I got an Earl Grey ice cream, and I got an Earl Grey cone, and I got Earl Grey sprinkles. That's how hard that shit went. Actually, no, I think I got a birthday cake cone and Earl Grey sprinkles because they didn't have an Earl Grey cone, or you better believe I would have gotten that. Which is a nice segue to our next delicious snack. Don't think you can get this in stores, but you can definitely get them online. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was gonna say, I don't know exactly where the brand I eat is, but then I look down and right here on the screen is the brand I eat. Nancy Bergamontes. Bergamotes. These candies right here are so, they're so good. They're so good. And they're so thin and crisp. They're on Amazon. I'll link it below. If you're at all a fan of Earl Grey, even just the slightest bit, you cannot live another fucking month of your life without trying these. So put them on the list and order that shit. Let's see how much they are. $15 for a pack. Kind of pricey, but also not that bad, really, because it seems like you get fucking hella candies in here. Next one. Okay, all you need near you is a Whole Foods, and this can be yours. It's a vegan fucking croissant. You heard me right. Did I stutter? I did not. A vegan croissant. The thing, oh my god, they gave us an up close and personal look at this. Look at this buttery, flaky goodness. Look at that. The thing I love about this is that I can't make a croissant. I'll try. Don't worry. I'm going to try eventually. And if I do, I will share that recipe with you. I will not hold out. But in the meantime, I need a croissant to make croissant sandwiches with, because it is, I mean, it's never going to be like the one I had at Orchard Grocer in New York City, but that forever changed my life. And I try to recreate it by buying vegan croissants and filling it with like vegan cheese and vegan meat. And it's just... Next one, chocolate. You can also put chocolate in a croissant, which brings us to chocolate. Lily's chocolate, it's wonderful. It's sugar-free. And I try not to eat too much sugar in a day. You know, in a perfect world, I wouldn't have more than 12 grams in a day. Does that happen? Is the world perfect? You tell me. But this is really nice. I can control the amount of sugar I have to an extent when I do things like this. Extra dark chocolate with sea salt. So good. And then this salted almond extra dark chocolate. And then last but not least on that, these dark chocolate baking chips from them, because we all know that cookies are a must in life and chocolate covered pretzels are a must in life. You need chocolate for that. You don't want to melt a bar. That like takes the fun out of the bars. You need chocolate chips. And actually, if we're really being like super honest here, the chocolate chips are actually cheaper than the bar by ounce. Really? All you need to do is just eat the chocolate chips with your hands. I didn't tell you that. New tab, don't need you. Next, we have lemon-filled donuts. This one holds a place near and dear to my heart. You want to know why? Because when I was a kid, I went to Krispy Kreme. And you know what I got when I went to Krispy Kreme? Lemon-filled donuts. I don't know why you psychopaths of this world don't value lemon-filled donuts the way that you should, because they're not anywhere to be found. I guess if I went to Krispy Kreme, I could get them, but I want a quality donut that's better than Krispy Kreme to be lemon filled. I thought lemon filled was a staple. I'm not quite sure why I go to donut shops all over the cities I've been and never ever have I once found a lemon filled donut. Shame on you, world. Shame on you and your donut shop choices. Next one, before I get heated, is gonna be Louisville vegan jerky. Soy curls is what these are made of. If you're not from the Pacific Northwest or have not lived in the Pacific Northwest, you have probably never heard of soy curls. And it sounds like a weird thing. It doesn't sound like an edible thing, but it is. It's so good. It's actually a whole soybean that's been like very dehydrated to the point that it's like this meaty texture. I don't really know how to explain it. And in fact, the guy who made them like patented his process of dehydrating it. So it's a whole thing. The flavors I would suggest would be smoky Carolina barbecue, #1. Smoked black pepper, #2, and those are my only two. I don't feel comfortable putting a third in place because, you know, I just don't think that anything else was remarkable enough for me to remember it. Last one, chocolate covered pretzels. Now, this one you can buy at Trader Joe's. I said we were done with Trader Joe's. I lied a little bit, but only halfway. You can get them at Trader Joe's. They're not the best. They're good. They will do if you're hunkering for a craving. But the thing about chocolate covered pretzels, they're kind of like the easiest thing to make so quickly. You would be so surprised how fast you can make them. The thing is, if you don't know how to make them, I just put up a blog about it. So obviously it's really good. I mean, look at my reaction.
First bite, you might hit 4.
Honestly, I say you should try it. I hope you have enjoyed this wonderful collection of incredible snacks that you should try. If you haven't tried them all, I would suggest going through, making a quick list, just jotting it down, little list of what we talked about here. Highlight the ones that you really want to try and order them. You don't know how long you're going to live. You might not even, you just don't know. What if you lived forever, but you lost your sense of taste? And then you never tried Earl Grey candies or lemon-filled donuts. It would be a travesty. So I want you to make it a priority to try the snacks that tickled your fancy on this list. And then I want you to subscribe because I love you and it will make my day and tickle my fancy. And I feel like that's just getting weird. And I'm not going to say that anymore. Tickle my fancy. That's just a little bit. I didn't mean anything weird about it. Okay, I love you. Have a great night. Bye. Or day. I don't know when you're watching this. Have a good one. Bye.